Me do it? You go for it.
Welcome back to 307 Reacts. Today we are watching I Prevail, Gasoline is the name of the song. Now, the one thing, and I've seen I Prevail live like 3 times.
Okay.
The first time I saw him, our band got to sit VIP because we had like the hookup and shit.
Hell yeah, okay.
And afterwards we were like, well, fuck it, we don't work tomorrow, so we're going to go to the bar next door and hang out. Well, guess who was at the bar next door and hanging out after the show? I Prevail was there, so we got to meet and talk with some of the members and stuff. Really cool people. Their manager bought us all drinks and shit.
Cool.
Like, it was a good time.
Nice. Now, I know the band name, I Prevail. Again, I think it's similar to like Falling in Reverse. I don't think I'd be able to pick them out in a playlist, but I do definitely know the name.
Oh, God,
and
dude,
as far as I'm familiar with, I think they're somewhat heavy. They're like up my alley. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's
right?
kind of like a new metal.
Okay.
Kinda,
okay.
yeah.
Cool.
Fantastic band, fantastic guys.
Great.
Now, the one thing that intrigued me about this video is I just saw in the thumbnail, that is Daz Black. Now, if you guys have not seen the YouTube channel Daz Games, check him out. Apparently, him and I Prevail, some of the members there are good friends.
Oh.
So he helps them sometimes with their music videos.
Oh,
In
okay.
this one, he's featured in the music video, which is very interesting because I Prevail is from the U.S. and Daz Black is from, I believe, Great Britain.
Oh, wow.
Like,
okay.
clear across the pond.
Huh,
Like,
okay.
So, and shouts out to all of our viewers that are across the pond. We talked to you guys from Germany and
Yeah.
all. It's
yeah.
wild.
I can't
Blowing
believe.
us-
I can't believe you
Small
guys.
town Wyoming
Can't believe you
boys.
guys found us, man. Thank you guys. Like, yeah, it's freezing here, by the way, in case you guys
oh my God.
weren't familiar. Let's see. We're sitting at a balmy negative 13 degrees here in Casper, Wyoming. So how's the weather out there? Let
We
us
should
know.
go swim, bro.
Yeah. I think there's got to be a pool open around here
After we
somewhere.
take a chainsaw and cut a hole in the ice.
Yeah, no shit. All right, so without further ado, let's get into I Prevail, Gasoline. Here we go. Starting off
When I was
hot.
5 years old, I accidentally walked into my father cheating on my mother with the babysitter. Then he beat the shit out of me.
Our reporter tonight takes us inside the pit for a blow-by-blow account of rock.
That's so sad.
Whoa.
Like, I mean, the kid didn't do anything wrong. His dad was the one that's fucking
Are we
up.
watching I Prevail or are we watching a movie here? Like, damn, this is like a beginning episode of CSI or something, man.
This is wild. I love and that's Daz Black speaking in the background.
Okay, I got you. And he did all this. He does all their cover art and all, or not cover art, but all their.
I have no idea. I know he helps here and there, but that's about it. I don't know if he does all of his videos or just one or two. Like, I have no clue.
And so right at the end there, it sounds like the dad was beating the shit out of the kid, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
and then
for
just
seeing
telling him
that.
horrible shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. All right. Wow. Okay.
Wow, this is heavy already.
We're setting the stage here. Here we go.
When my mother figured it out on her own, a year later, the beating was indeed much worse.
Uh-oh.
He ended up in prison, and it's been 20 years since I've seen or heard from him.
Wow.
But the damage was already done. They diagnosed me with rhabdophobia, which is basically the constant fear of pain and that people wanted to physically hurt me, and that sooner or later they were going to.
What is it called?
Or not arachnophobia.
No, that's
afraid of
spiders. Yeah.
Arachna, maybe? I don't know.
They diagnosed me with rhabdophobia.
Arachnophobia.
Rhabdophobia?
Yeah. I'll have to look into that a little more. That's
Yeah, interesting. So the constant fear that people are going to hurt you and eventually they will.
That is, wow. That's sad.
Damn, dude. Talk about some serious emotional abuse. That is fucked up.
And what's wild is, like, there's people in real life go through that.
This is a
Like,
common thing. This
this
is like a common thing.
That's fucked
Damn.
up.
He put his name right here in the credits too. Here we go. I forgot his name.
It's
already,
basically the
but-
constant fear of pain and that people wanted to physically hurt me, and that sooner or later they were going to.
Daz Black. That's.
I started doing really good in my teenage years, but there's nothing like someone hitting the reset button.
Wow.
Heavy graphical imaging right there. Sorry for anyone that hasn't seen this. This is new to me too. That was pretty intense. That's it. We're going forward. Here we go.
Reset button. It's funny how a diagnosis can really make things worse, at least in my case.
So this is him later on now.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what Daz
It just
looks
made me
like now.
think about it
Oh, I
twice
see,
as
okay.
much. I don't think people understand what paranoia really is. so fired. This was the moment everything fell apart. I lost my job. I lost my apartment. And my car. This was the worst day of all time. I was totally fucked. And not only that, but the only sad excuses for friends I had all showed their true colors.
Facts. By the way, I like his I Prevail hat. That's
Oh,
sick.
nice. I didn't
black
even
on
notice
black.
that. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have even noticed that. So this is actually Daz Black
Yeah.
right here. Okay,
Yeah.
this is the real dude, and this is the guy, like you were saying, he helps out with their production and things like that too. How did they come? Where is I Prevail from? Aren't they from America? Sorry, guys, I don't know.
They're here now.
Yeah, and they're fucking killing it. This video has almost 5 million views. So, all right. Totally true though. I mean,
God, dude.
I can't say that I haven't been that friend before, unfortunately. But you know, that's just me being honest. But I know that I've been on the other side of it too. So
It's hard because there's some people who are your friends that don't deserve your time.
Okay, that's fair.
But then, like, fuck, dude, when you need help and those friends that are like, yeah, bro, I'm your ride or die, and then they fucking, like, just flake out on you and just leave you to fucking...
They always say they've got you, and then when it
Yeah.
comes time to, pay the piper, it doesn't come through. So, all right, here we go.
Getting fired from a minimum wage job is so fucking incredible.
Oh, Jesus.
Damn.
This should be interesting. I've never dined and dashed before. But better this than starving. You're not real.
I like that. You're not real, and then he is real. Wow.
That's your subconscious going, yeah, yes, that's fine.
Dude,
this is getting
that
like-
gave me chills.
This is like, what?
This is deep.
This is crazy. Like, and the song hasn't even started yet. Is there a song in this?
Yeah.
This is wild. Talk about a setup, man.
Wow.
All right, here we go. See that flash right
Yeah.
there?
Never seen you here before.
Right back at you. What do you want?
We need some cash.
Yeah, I need some cash. Yeah. Yeah, I want cash. Why the fuck are you giving this to me?
I'm like you. I can help.
What is going
When I was a kid, I watched my sister get hit by a car and die. I let the fear consume me. Every time I crossed the street, I envisioned myself getting run over, crushed under the wheels.
Hold up. Is this guy real?
I don't know. This is so weird. Okay, so let's say that he is, right? People who say they can help you don't understand unless they've been there. And like, so let's say this guy is real. He knows just by looking at him, this guy's been through some shit.
Yeah.
Like that within itself is kind of cool.
Never seen you here before.
Right
Same.
back at
Right
ya.
back at you. What can I do for you? Like, what?
Number one, if a guy in a hood comes up and says, you want some cash, just...
Well, I can't see his
Be
eyes,
like,
dude. And he
no.
comes up to you and he's talking in like a third octave low voice. Like, careful with that one, boys and girls. Yeah. All right, here we go.
I unplugged my headphones again. Here
look
we
at
go. All right, we're good.
professional over here. Here we go.
Just like her.
Wow. That got dark.
What's your trauma?
My dad was a scumbag. He beat the piss out of me every day.
Are you ready for the check?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Not there. Oh, fuck.
North, left over from last night's weather system.
But the cash is there, so he was real. Oh.
Was that guy real?
I would assume so, because the cash was real.
I know, but like,
He led him to this place. Like, I don't know. Let's find out.
I'm freaking out, you guys.
Creepy.
Yes.
Yes!
Yes.
Back from the dead to tell you that I'm alive. Killed me your way, but I survived. Fuck the blueprint, I'll read inside. Death or exile, you decide. Tell them all that I made my name. Tell them all that I played my way. Found the feeling went face to face. Now it's mine to send up in flames.
Okay, so first, his little kind of like his verse part there, right? Like, fuck the blueprint, I'll do it my own way. Like,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
But then Daz walking into this, he sees the mosh pit going, the crowd is wild, and he's overloaded. He's like, this is violence, and I don't like
sensory
this.
overload.
I'm afraid
kind
of
thing.
this. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
But he still continues to walk in, which is kind of a...
And he's starting to get a sense for, like, he's watching all these people push each other around, and it's starting to, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out, like, if he's going to be pumped on it, or he's going to join in, or what the hell's going on. I'm so enthralled with watching what's going on in the video, I forgot to listen to the guy singing, damn it.
So far, when he's walking in, it shows the flash of the crowd, it goes back to him, his eyes are, like, just trying to take it out. He's very wide-eyed.
Like I said, I think he's got this, like you were talking earlier, this like sensory overload thing going on. Like, oh God, should I be here? Should I not be here?
Yeah.
Trying to analyze it all. Let's go back. Here we go.
I played my way. Found the feeling went face to face. Now it's mine to send up in flames. Right here is as far as you go. This right here is where I lose control. This right here is as far as you go.
Oh shit!
It's the same clown he saw in the little window before at the bus stop. Remember he's standing at the bus stop?
That is the
face
clown.
flash?
Oh.
Hell no!
What? Yeah, he saw that and was like,
No, I'm out.
time to leave.
That's enough.
Okay, that makes sense.
By the way, the screams this guy does.
Dude,
Fantastic.
dude, wow.
And I believe he actually ruptured a cord, and he does not perform with them anymore.
Gotcha.
He
blew out his vocal cords.
Was one of the coolest guys. Like,
now is
he's a
this
good guy.
this logo that was on the napkin? That's also the setup that's behind the
That was
drummer.
their album
I was gonna
art.
say, is that their
Yeah.
album? Okay, I was gonna ask that if that was like part of their choreography or whatever.
Yeah.
There's the answer. Here we go.
For if you go.
So good. Oh shit.
By the way, burn it all down, feed the flames, burn it all down.
Yeah.
And so I was sitting here trying to think, okay, how does so far in the song connect with what's going on with the movie, right?
Sure.
Burn it all down. Everything that's bad in your past, burn it all down. Don't let it weigh you down
This
anymore.
is as far as you'll
This
go.
is as far as you'll go. You have to.
You have to move forward. Face your fear.
You have to move forward and face your fear.
Face your fear. And look,
now
at,
we got a
I
whole
was
bunch
gonna
of people
say,
with clowns.
That's what when
clown
we
faces.
paused. I was all.
By
They're
the
all
way,
turning into clowns.
100% fuck clowns.
Oh, dude. Yeah, their clowns are.
I'm like a little Sam Winchester. I'm like, oh,
I know if I
fucking
walked into a room and there was a bunch of mosh pits going on and everybody's face was normal, and then 3 seconds later I looked around and they were all clowns, I'd be freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
I know that. I can say that. Here we go.
So I think that's where the song connects.
That makes sense.
Burn it all down.
Yeah, burn it all down. This
yeah.
is as far as you'll go. Like you were saying, you're never gonna get past this point unless you just fucking
Burn it.
Forget your past, man. You need to forget your past and move on.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. Let's see. Dude.
Gasoline.
Wow, dude.
I love that.
That pitch change in that scream was violent.
God, dude, that guy is the
That was
shit.
violent. That's the only way I can describe that. Let's hear it again. And then he's up.
When I close my eyes, vision built that you can't deny. Born and bred to take back what's mine. Break about now, you decide. Tell them all that you can't be saved. Tell them all that you dug this grave. Learn to live in this mess you made. Now it's mine to send up.
Oh, it's his dad.
Oh,
It's his dad, bro.
Oh, shit. And he's got that power hand coming in.
You know what? Hold on. I'm going to make a prediction. I've heard this song because I've seen them play it live. I've never seen the video.
Gotcha.
I wonder if he sets his dad on fire. I'm going to make a prediction.
Well, all the gas cans were sitting
I'm going to
there.
make a prediction and say that guy burns alive.
And it's looking like, well, and if you heard the lyrics before that, he added that kill them all, like burn it all down, like this is where it ends, and then here comes his dad walking out of the crowd, and look at
look at his hands all fucked up.
Look at that meaty motherfucker.
See, I can do that. I can take my thumb, fucking. You guys can,
we've got weird fingers. It's fine. It is what it is. Anyways, onward. Let's go back and watch his dad walk out.
All the you dug this grave, learn to live in this mess you made. Now it's mine to stand up and fight your last right. Here is it far as you go. Everything in the road. This right here is as far as you go. So burn it all down.
Yes. Yes.
Burn it all down. Burn it to the ground. Things are flames. Go inside.
By the way, I like that the mosh pit is helping kind of like beat up his dad, right?
Yeah.
Like that's
settle
one
it
thing.
in the mosh. That's amazing.
If you guys have never gone to a rock show and been part of a mosh pit,
Go.
You need to at least once.
Go.
I've done it once, and that once was good because I'm not a very physical person, but God, it was so much fun.
I have pushed my fair share a human being in a sweaty circle.
Dude,
I'll just leave it at that.
I had a kid one time try to fucking just straight up ninja kick me. He came flying up through the air, both feet. I was like,
that's called crowd killing, and that shit can go fuck itself right in its ass.
Yeah.
Like seriously,
like if you're
crowd
out there
killing,
intentionally
if you're
trying to
out there
hurt somebody.
swinging your fucking legs in the air with shoes on, and you're out there with the intent to hurt people, fuck you and fuck the people that are associated with you. Seriously, dude.
What's the number one rule of mosh pit? If someone goes down, you
pick
help
that
them back
motherfucker up, and you
go back.
You pick them up, and you also pick up their shoes because they're gonna need their shoes too.
Yeah, they're gonna need their.
And you just hold their shoes up.
There's
and
a lot of spit and sweat on that floor.
Yeah,
okay?
you just hold the shoe up, and eventually someone will come by and snag it. That's the person that owns it. Okay, that's the rule. Now you all know. We'll see you in the pit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's fucking him up too.
Yeah, get it, Daz. By the way, I like the way that beat dropped and he landed that punch right on his dad. That was sick.
They definitely didn't plan that at all.
Oh, that was sick. Let's see it again.
Angry. So angry.
Look at that smile.
Look at him laughing.
He settled it in the pit.
Look, he's got a bunch of blood on his fucking sleeve from just smashing his dad in the face.
I love that because when he punches, he notices his dad's not there anymore. And he's like, I was able to get all this aggression out in a safe way where I wasn't hurting anybody.
See this kid go. You see this kid go into a mosh pit and look at his face when he comes out.
Now.
Look at him. We'll see you guys in the pit. Seriously.
And you know that's such a misconception with people who like metalheads, right? They're like, oh, I don't want to go to a rock show. I feel unsafe. Like me being in a rock band and playing a lot of shows and going to a ton of shows. Quite honestly, the best people you are going to meet are at a rock show.
Absolutely.
Sure, they might not have showered in 3 days. Their hair's all fucked up. But
that's how you know they don't give a shit.
You fall down, they're like, hey, man, let me help you up, Or they bump into you, spill your drink. They're like, oh, well, let me grab you another one.
I've never been in a mosh pit in my career of going to shows and being in mosh pits, and same as you. I've been in my fair share of bands, and I've never once been in a mosh pit where I've fallen down and been trampled.
Yeah.
It's always, if you fall down in a mosh pit, guaranteed in 2 seconds, if you hold your hand up, someone's going to come by and pick you up. Promise.
People are so nice. I've been to a ton of country concerts. I've been to a couple rap concerts. And at country concerts, you accidentally bump into somebody, right, and spill a little bit. You're like, oh, let me grab you another one. They're like, oh, fuck you.
Against the fucking rules, man. Yeah.
God,
but at a rock concert or a metal concert, man, you're going to find the nicest goddamn people you've ever met in your life.
Now, don't get me wrong. There's still assholes out here. But
some metalheads are dickheads. Some punk rockers are dickheads. Yeah.
Typically, the mosh pit weeds them out.
Yep. And it will. It will.
If you're an asshole and you just get wrecked in the mosh pit, you're the problem.
Well, and that's kind of the crowd mentality at punk shows and metal shows. Typically, those guys will pick themselves out in a crowd, and the rest of the crowd will notice that.
Yeah.
And it definitely becomes a group mentality. Like, fuck that guy, he's being a dick.
Absolutely.
So again, you'll find great people there that are going to help you out of a jam when Chad's being a dick.
Right.
So all right,
Fuck
here we
you,
go.
Kyle. Yes. Yes.
Oh, he's gonna light himself on fire.
Wow. Project 2 Studios. I Prevail. Oh, wait, there's more.
So, okay. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. I'm glad they wrapped that up at the end. That was awesome. So he did imagine setting himself on fire. Like, he didn't actually burn anything down. It was just a...
Well, it's representative.
I was going to say, it was totally representative of how he felt that night. Like, he was cleansed, man.
Yeah.
He came out of that mosh pit and was just like, I get it now. I get it. There are ways to channel your traumas and things like that and figure out ways to get them out of your life.
That worked for him.
That was his release. That's what he needed. He needed to be, what do they call it? Like kind of trial by fire. There's another exposure therapy. Therapy. So he had this really big fear of being hurt by people and not wanting to be around people and people thinking that. So when he goes to a mosh pit and he's watching people literally get hurt in a mosh pit, you know, like push each other around and stuff. He's like. And then he basically gets forced into it, gets pushed around a bunch, gets a bloody lip because he gets hit, you know, and embraces all that stuff, and then comes out on the other end like,
that was great.
That was awesome, and I'm so glad I did that. And he's smiling at himself in the same diner where he came in the first night.
Wow, that was fantastic.
That was awesome, and a total refresher for me to hear some heavy guitars. Like I can always get down with a heavy breakdown.
Oh hell yeah!
And they bring it. So
I'd
actually be interested in listening to some more of I Prevail. Like I'm probably gonna check them out on Spotify now because I
absolutely. Yeah, guys, like suggest some more I Prevail videos. I just threw this one. This one wasn't suggested. Like I said, I'd seen a lot of their live stuff. I've watched very few of their music videos.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was really good.
But I was really impressed. I had no idea because I was like, Gasoline was a pretty good song, and I saw the video time, and I was like 7. I don't remember that song being that long. But I was like, fuck, I was probably having a great time at the show, and I didn't realize it was 7 minutes long.
Yeah, well now it makes sense because
there's
3 minutes of movie basically at the beginning of it. That was awesome. So
wow, that was fantastic.
All right,
guys.
Chris,
Great.
Give me a rating on this one.
Oh God, dude, I gotta give this. I'm gonna give this 4 out of 5 backwards.
That's
hats.
Exactly what I was gonna give it. 4 out of 5 backwards hats. We're on it.
Stupid minds think alike.
Great minds think for themselves, and stupid minds think the exact same thing about ratings on a video.
Oh God!
If you guys like this video, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, become part of the notification gang, and we will see you on the next video.
By the way, I know what we've been doing wrong.
Oh shit!
Okay,
we missed it. We missed something.
So our goal by the end of February is to be at 500 subscribers, which we're pretty close to. You guys have just blessed us immensely. But what I figured out is we're not getting the right amount of subscribers because every other YouTube channel just wants to be violent with that subscribe button. They're like, punch it, smash it. So put that bitch in a full Nelson and just crush the subscribe button.
Top rope that subscribe button for us. Yeah? All right.
We will see you guys on the next one. Bow.